Hey, dear loves. How are y'all? My gosh. I'm afraid to turn the volume and see if the volume is up. Tell me if you can hear me. I think I just did it. I think I just did it. Okay. Ooh. It's been so long. Oh my gosh. I miss y'all. We are going to talk about some stuff. What do y'all want to talk about? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Mercury is going retrograde. Mercury is going retrograde. Let me tell you. I'm a little excited about it. A lot of excited about it. Why? Because like we know we can expect to be able to come back and pull back, right? Hey, Miss Woods, Nikki, what's going on, girl? So, Mercury is retrograde. And here's the deal. If you have been looking to sign contracts, or you've just been in financial transactions, or you've been waiting for some money, to come in for your money to stop acting funny, now is the time where you get to really pause and just be silent. You get to say, I'm not sure. You get to really pull back. Like I'm in the middle of some transactions. People owe me some change, like some business legalities, right? And there's some meetings that are getting ready to happen, and I get to go in empowered. And so I really want you to feel that energy. Yes. You getting ready for a house party. Ooh, at school, the house party. When did you go back? This is teacher to teacher, y'all. Oh my gosh. Like we had a party. We had a meeting today. And that was a part of it. Like things are going to be revealed that you don't know the whole story yet. Like there was a baby. She doesn't talk. I've never heard her talk. Most educators haven't heard her talk. Most students haven't. Some have. And her mama says, oh, she just be playing, y'all. But obviously there's an issue, right? Won't talk. This is a middle schooler. So yeah, come to find out today, yes, as you could already guess it, what would stop a young lady from talking? Also, was urinating on herself last year. And what I thought was like a couple of times, it was like 10, 12 times. Which is a whole nother story because she should have received the help that she needed. But she didn't. But today, as Mercury went retrograde, it came out that she had been molested. And so when you come across information during Mercury retrograde that you haven't been privy to before, hang on to it because there's a part B to it. Okay? So, for example, with the young lady, we're going to get her the help that she needs, right? But it's not going to be rushed. Mercury retrograde happens for several weeks. And so there's some other stuff that we haven't been told yet. And that insight came in immediately because you could tell the pause, the hesitation in her parent. You could tell that she wasn't really ready to tell all of it. Okay? So, pause. Financial transactions, travel transactions, your car. If your car has been acting up, get second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh opinions. Find out, ask, what kind of options do I have to to finance this? Like, are there any other options? Like in-house financing? Is there something that we could work out? Is there like a discount? You got coupons? What's going on? They may even suggest you go somewhere else that they recommend that is definitely going to hook you up and give you quality repair, that's legit, but it just may not be at their establishment. So remember, and eye contact, you know, use everything you got during Mercury retrograde, because people are silenced within themselves, right, for a reason. We holding on to information. We're not showing all our cards. Okay? Ms. Wood says we're supposed to go to Australia after Japan, but Spirit wouldn't let you, so went back to teaching in December. Sure enough, I'm about to say, I know this story. Girl, yes. You know what I'm talking about? I shut her completely down. Okay? And that's how it's supposed to be, because spiritual superstars, there are things around those doors that you don't know yet, right? And so it's easy to get frustrated. But when I tell you, I want you to start thinking the Most High. I want you, whether you call God, Divine Source, Jehovah, Spirit, Allah, it's so important that we know our spiritual guidance, right? I have been pulling back for quite a while. There's been a lot going on in my life. And I realized I love to give advice. Love it. I've always loved it. Where the people were like, oh, here she come. Here she come. Here, why? They didn't ask you. I mean, or they would just behave like they didn't ask me. Or yeah, okay, whatever. You know? If they wanted it, they took it. If they didn't want it, they threw it out. You know? So whether people ask me or not, I love to give advice, love to help people. But I had to learn through my Saturn return how to not let myself get stepped on. And right now, I'm about to approach my second Saturn return. So we're going to talk about that for a minute. Because anybody that is getting prepared for it, whether it's your first one, second one, even your third one, there's some things you can look out for to just be happy, filled with peace. So I step back and I'm like, Nikki, you're not fulfilled. And I don't want to get burned out. Right? So, because I love y'all and I love spiritual guidance. But I also love helping people heal from lupus. I also love living a non-toxic or healthier lifestyle. I also love helping single mamas. And even though I'm global, thank God, and even though I help men, thank God, and even though it's a very universal, diverse, inclusive academy, I got this thing towards Black women. I just got this thing towards y'all. I just love y'all. Because y'all are me. And I am you. And y'all are my baby. And y'all are my aunties. You know, we cousins. We sisters. And it just is that thing. And this world is not kind to certain groups. And that is one of the groups. And so I had to rebrand. Because I don't want to put myself in a hole. And I realized, Nikki, you can't become a millionaire just on one thing. And that's one tip that I got to give everybody out here. Don't get caught up in thinking that Spirit only has you here for one reason. Don't get it twisted. Right? Don't get it twisted. Because y'all are supposed to be making some money. And let me tell you, is there anybody in business out here that's on here now? Anybody that's looking to get into business or that is in business, because I'm going to give you 3 things that you need to do that I did not know. And let me tell you, if I had known it 8 years ago, I definitely would be a multimillionaire right now. But it's happening. It's coming. It's coming. And that's why Mercury retrograde is so key right now. It's time to get excited. Get excited, spiritual superstars. I'm telling y'all. That money's about to come in. Because it's stuff that you've already been working on. And you do deserve it. You deserve it. Especially anybody that's dependent on, that has dependence. You deserve it. You're gifted in so many ways. Right? That's right, right? I'm telling you, look at Vivian in the house. Thank you for coming in. Type your 4 ones. Type your 4 ones. Come on. Gotta be strong with it, right? Type your 4 ones. Spiritual Guidance Academy. Y'all my spiritual superstars. I just love y'all. And so, yes. Look at Enlightened Goddess. Everybody. Queen of Abundance. I love y'all. And so, we got business owners in the house. And that was another part of it. It was like, how do I share what I know? Because when I first came over 8 years ago, I said, I'm sharing everything that Spirit shares with me. I'm letting y'all know. Anything that I get, I'm sharing it. But then it got to be like all over the place. And I'm like, I'm sharing way more than specific spiritual guidance. And I didn't know what to do with it. I didn't know how to share it because I was like, well, I don't want to burn bridges. I don't want to upset my spiritual superstars because some of them aren't here for that. And they're here for this. And then, so it got really like, okay. What am I supposed to do, Spirit? How do I do what you're telling me to do? You know? So, I've been doing a lot of behind the scenes stuff. I've still been coaching. Haven't been given too many readings because when I was, it just got to be so intense. It was way more than I had expected. It was so intense. So I needed to protect myself. And I want to share that with you because I want you all to remember to protect yourself from energy. Because you don't always know the source of that energy. And you don't always know someone's intentions. Right? You just don't. And so Mercury retrograde is so helpful because Mercury retrograde says, pull back. Honor your intuition. Be still. Listen to the silence. Listen and see through your mind's eye, right? This is the next several weeks. At least 4 to 6 weeks. So see? And when you get an insight or your spiritual downloads, honey, you're going to feel the prickles. You're going to feel your spiritually guided spiritual communication. I'm hearing tones right now. And anybody that's new to hearing tones in your ear, it's not tinnitus. Tinnitus can be really painful. That's a physical sensation. Spiritual tones are different. It's angelic. And you feel it vibrate within your soul. And there's an understanding that rises up in you, and it's like, there's no TV near me. What tone am I connecting to? What am I hearing? And it'll go in and out, and it'll go from your left to your right and vice versa, and you'll hear it in both. But here's the key: when you do receive your tones, okay, here's the key, spiritual superstars, you must use the rest of your senses, because what you feel, what you see, not with your human eyes, it's always with your spiritual sight, your mind's eye, your pineal gland, your spiritual sight. You are seeing the unseen. And your human, before she or he or they are trained by you, the soul within your human will want to ignore what you've just seen. So your human will make you and themselves think they're crazy, and you're not crazy. You saw what you saw, and you could tell your human that, okay, we saw what we saw. We saw it, and we're okay. We're okay. We saw it. We saw it. Yep. We just saw someone walk by in our living room, and we know doggone well we're here, supposed to be here by ourselves. We felt their energy. Our whole body went cold. Lights went off, came back on in a split of a second, not even a second, a nanosecond, or whatever time that was, but we saw it. We experienced it. It happened. Okay? It's happening. Feels like it's sitting right there by me. I'm afraid to turn, but I can feel the presence because I can feel the tingling all over my body. I can feel the itching. My skin is crawling. I feel like, oh my gosh, what's happening? I'm afraid, freaked completely out. And who the heck am I going to tell? It's all in that split of a second. Am I the only one? And you got to talk your human through it, because this is not your human's thing. Right? Right? For real. Miss Woods. I mean, we be going through it. Okay? But that's why y'all got me. Y'all got Mama Necole. So you're going to see Ask Mama Necole. Ask Mama Necole. I'm changing everything to Ask Mama Necole. And it's because of that. Because you have blessed me so much to send me your babies to ask for spiritual guidance. Your babies. And the babies out there that didn't come by anyone else but the Most High, honey, I love y'all to life. Love y'all. 10-year-olds, 9-year-olds, 13-year-olds, borrowing phones, using their mama's phones, using sister's, big brother's phone. I mean, wow. I'm so proud of y'all. To even know that, wait a minute, I'm feeling the itching and the tingling. Mama Necole, Miss Necole, Auntie Necole, Nana Necole, I'm feeling it. Can you help me? I feel it when I'm sitting in my classroom. I feel it when I'm in my room, in my bed by myself, and I don't know what to do. I'm scared. I'm only 12. Would you please help me? That's who's reaching out to me. And honey, so let me just segue to what that means. That means that just like me, God's got you positioned to help people you don't even know yet. People are coming to you for answers, for help that you don't even know, but they are aligned to you. For you to bless them because you've been blessed with the skills. Right? The gifts. And nobody else can do it quite like you. So, spiritual superstars, the next time someone tells you you can't, you don't even have words for them. You just show them. Okay. Because they don't know. They don't know. Look at my girl Dory. Bless Sunflower. They don't know the real you. Right? Look at Miss Woods. Dory, let me tell y'all, I can't wait for our next challenge. Let me tell you. Woo! I'm excited. I'm getting excited. I'm getting excited. I'm getting excited. I'm going to tell y'all right now. We are launching in our membership. And I'm going to tell you right now, for those of you who are going to get in, we're going to do it the way that y'all want to do it. And I'm not charging for that membership. Y'all just going to come in and we're just going to have fun. And I'm going to tell you though, I'm charging for some things, but I'm not charging to get into the membership. I'm not charging to get into the membership. And why is that? It's because I need you in. I don't need any excuses or reasons not to come in. And this is a sisterhood. It's a brotherhood. It's a family. And I need y'all to really come in the chapter in life that you're in and connect. Miss Woods, did you see? You see in the chat? I want y'all to look at the chat. That's why, right there. And look at Dory. Hey, Miss Woods, how do they know each other? How do y'all know each other? Let the rest of our spiritual superstars know. That's what I'm talking about right there. This is 8 years in. This is family. I get so excited because y'all have let me in on the passenger side of y'all spiritual journey, and you have just done life together. Whew, honey, look at that. Just bless me. So when anybody tells you you can't, you crazy, you don't know what you're talking about, do not give them any of your energy. None. No. Because Spirit is speaking to you for you to reach your goals, because there are people that you are blessing along the way to reach your goals. And it's all intertwined. We're all connected. Oh my gosh, right? Y'all are my soul family, queen. Oh my gosh. Right? So we gonna continue. We gonna continue. Because we got lives to change. We got things to do. And not everyone is a coach. But I'm definitely certifying coaches because I need y'all. I need y'all to help other people, because people are out here asking for help. Hence, ask Mama Necole. So, Mercury retrograde. Here's 3 things that you're going to do for the next 4 to 6 weeks. Even if you're not a journaler, even if you're not used to writing stuff down, you don't have to. But I'm going to need you to pause at 12 noon, wherever you're at. 12 noon. What does that do? It's going to give you the insight that you need in order to productively reflect at the end of the night. Because Mercury retrograde is an energy that promotes inner reflection. In order for you to go to the next step in your life, whatever that next step is, it could be in your business, it could be in your personal life, it could be with your children, your family, love, marriage, whatever it is, health, career, it could be just straight up happiness, whatever it is, dealing with mental health issues, whatever you're dealing with, whatever you're going through, whatever you're trying to achieve, you cannot do that unless you're checking in with yourself. And Mercury retrograde is a big check-in with yourself energy. And it also forces your hand to pause. Because the more you push during Mercury retrograde, the more the universe pushes back. Do not, do not, do not commit to anybody in love during Mercury retrograde. Don't you do it to yourself, because here's what happens, and I have seen it time and time and time again. Time and time again. Go on ahead and commit to that person because they're looking good. Why? Because they got the fake eyelashes. This is a woman. I'm going to do woman first. Fake eyelashes, fake hair, fake boobs, fake booty, fake skin, fake everything, fake who they are in personality. They're not even coming out with the real them in any old kind of way. The second Mercury goes direct, you're going to look at them and be like, who are you? Who are you? This is not the same person that you're not the same person. I don't even know who you are. Like, are you an alien? Like, what's going on? It's going to be night to day. Because people are keeping what's real inside. Man. And these are stereotypical, you know. You got to laugh with it because it's real. It's so true. Total mask. Okay? Man. Oh, you the one for me. I'm not seeing nobody else. You know, we gonna get married. You know, I just love you. I need a committed partnership. We're exclusive. Sexually exclusive. I want you to be my lady. I work so much. So much overtime you can't even see me. I want you to even come up to the job so you know where I'm at. That one time. But any other time now you can't see me. Because I work so much. I mean, you came up there once. You know, that should be good enough. I don't want you around all these men. Plus, I be all, at work. I got to focus, but I love you. I'm going to text you. Every chance I get, you call me. You text me, Mercury retrograde is, and you thinking, oh, girl, he loves me. Are you kidding me? We about to get married. Okay. It don't matter. I ain't seen him in 3 weeks, but it's all good because we text every day. I text him, so that means we texting every day. Okay? Mercury goes direct, and this man got 17 kids, married to 3 people. He, that ain't even his job. He was up there for an interview that he didn't get. Homeless, jobless, sleeping on people's couch. Okay? Do not do it. I'm telling you, it's like Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. Oh my gosh. So don't do it. Just pause. Because Spirit is like, listen, I'm asking you to step back. Let me handle some things. I need you. This is a testing period. Mercury retrograde should be a time that you like, let go, let God. I'm just not sure. Let me put the brakes on it. Let me just pause. How much time do I have to decide? Okay. So you want to meet on Friday? Let me let you know. Let me get back to you on that. I mean, we could meet, but let's keep it casual. We have that distance. Let me check things out. In everything. Job, watch your back. That's when the snakes start coming out. Honey, let me tell you. And these are the snakes that are shady as ever. Conniving. Because people are up here. So if the intentions are negative and toxic, they're way up here. So they're scheming. So that's why you can't trust face value. Like Dory said, the mask is during Mercury retrograde. So what can you do? You pull back. You honor your intuition. You stop and pause. You ask for your spiritual guidance at 12 noon. You're going to find it at 11:11. It's going to come to you, right? You know it's going to come to you. It's going to come to you right now. Boom, because you're looking at it. So it's automatically going to come to you. What you hear, see, feel, all of that, what resonates, it is your spiritual guidance, right? And so when you move, you'll hear it and you'll be like, I never thought about that. Right. What was that? What did I just hear? What did I just see? What did I just smell? What did I just taste? All of it. Right? And at night, you're going to reflect. What is it? No longer than 15 minutes. Why do I say that? Because you don't need to stress your human out. Right? If I'm resonating with you, if you resonating with what I'm saying and you know, it sounds like it's hitting, hit that thumbs up button for me and let me know. Let me know. Ray. Right? So, at night, before you lay it down, you're reflecting. How was my day? What really went on? What did I ignore? Because I promise you the insights will be like, what? Why didn't I see that then? Like, wait a minute. Did that really happen? You're going to be going through an instant replay. And because you got my ruling planet, Mercury going to hook you all the way up. And you're going to really see it like you watching a movie of your own life. But the best part about it is you're going to see it panoramic. And you're going to see it, what was happening back behind you. And you're going to see what was happening in another state. And you're going to see what was happening in another country, in another continent, if that person was in another continent. You're going to see that, and you're going to see all of the things coming together. And it will blow your mind. Then you take that, and you create a goal. What are you manifesting based off of that? Is there something that you wish you could have done better, differently? How could you have changed it to work in your favor? And you're going to take that and you're going to say, this is my goal. This is my desire. And you're going to plant with that. You're going to just plant it right in here. Okay? It's like you plant it inside of you. And it is a width because you're being intentional. What happens? When we go to sleep, our human rest, we are all the way alive. All the way live. It's all the way live. It's all the way live. So we are back in playland. We are back where we really are truly free in the spiritual realm. And we'd be like, oh, okay. So the dreams are real. The dreams are real, honey. Take all this goodness, the insight from the third dimension into the spiritual realm so that you can really manifest, honey. You in there with your ancestors. You in there with your whole spiritual team. You up in the house with Divine Source, our Creator, who was giving you those droplets, helping you see it while your human eyes were awake. So now your human is asleep. There's no inhibitions. There's no, I don't believe. You see what I'm saying? There's no. There's all right, let's do it. Because you're in the spiritual realm. So you get to take that right into your dream state. And so here's the beautiful, blessed part about that too, for people that are just kind of waking up to their gifts and trying to figure it out. Why are you dreaming like that? It seems so real, because it's real. because it's totally reality. And then you're taking that reality into the third dimension. It's really not the other way around. So that reality that you're used to, because you're the soul within your human, is totally real. And you bring that with you when you wake back up. When your human wakes up and your eyes open and you're like, oh my God. And you lay there just thinking about your dream, right? Sometimes it's so vivid. Sometimes you can't put your finger on it. It's like right there. But you just can't figure out what you dreamt. But you know you experienced something. Is it just me? I know it's not just me. Hold up. Is it just me? If it's not just me, type in the comments, my dreams are real. If it's not just me, type in the comments, my dreams are real. Because even if you don't dream or you feel like you don't, it's just a matter of you not remembering them. That's it. And there are blockages there that need to be unraveled. That's it. It's just that your human has been taught to not see and believe. That's it. Just as good as some people, unfortunately, are taught that God is not real, or God caused somebody to abuse them, or God told me to do this and it was negative. We have to unlearn some things. Just because it has been defined as a human definition, a logical, some reason there, doesn't mean that has anything to do with the spiritual definition, reality, or truth. They're opposites, yet they're one and the same. So all that craziness of your spiritual awakening, spiritual guidance, you have to really be just open to allowing your mind's eye to see it, and for allowing that dream reality to come in and really see the fullness of it. Because you'll see it during your third dimensional life, right? You'll be working, or you'll be going to school, whatever you're doing during the day, and a part of your dream will come to you, right? You'll remember. Isn't that what happens when you remember something? It automatically pops into your brain and you're like, what is that? I feel like, is that like deja vu? I feel like what vision is this? I think that's what I was dreaming. Doesn't it happen like that? Your dreams are real. That's right. Your dreams are real. They are real. And they are your playground for manifestation. They are also the canvas to what is happening in other dimensions. They are also what's going to happen. Hey, raising, who is that? Relaxing vibes. Oh, I love it. All right. Hey. Feeling at peace? Since you done came in here with all the relaxing vibes and beautiful energy, all my spiritual superstars, I love y'all. And you know what? Let me tell you, you do have so many goosebumps. I love that. You may not love it. I love it. Because you know that's the good energy. And you know what, my spiritual superstars, y'all, people come in and they have not been coming in. Well, I haven't been over quite a while. But it seemed like, and you tell me, it seemed like, we used to get hecklers quite a bit. And they would come in, and God knows, y'all would eat them up. I mean, eat them alive. Eat them alive, okay? And then turn them around to becoming spiritual superstars. Like, how does that happen? Miss Woods, eat them all the way up. They don't even know what hits them when they come in here with y'all. Oh my gosh. I would be like, I don't even have to say nothing. Like, nothing. Oh my gosh. They don't even know what hit them. Their poor little try to be hateful. Oh my gosh. Just couldn't even do it. Right? Oh my gosh. Right. Right. Oh, y'all would not let them come for me. I mean, it would be like on top of them. But see, that's that family. That's connection. I love y'all. That is. And so when y'all are like this, best believe y'all are connected in the spiritual realm. So the power of networking, that's what we are after at Spiritual Guidance Academy. So in our membership, we're going to be putting that, it's already together. But I'm telling you, when we launch it, and I'm telling you, get ready, there will be recordings and all of that. And you can come in whenever you get ready, and you could absorb the information, participate, contribute, okay? But it's going to be for anybody that's looking to master their spiritual gifts, just learn about spiritual guidance, what's going on with their awakening, what is an awakening, what about spiritual attack, what about just energy overall, how do you transform it, how does it transfer, how does that look, spiritual tools, chants, incantations, what are rituals, but also for my coaches out there, there's steps for you to really learn by evidence-based tools so that you could really help people. So whether or not you like to counsel, you like to give advice like me, or you like to coach like me, or don't, it's okay. Because I just feel like you know if you're a leader, and you know if people are coming to you and showing you that you're a leader, whether you really want to do it professionally or not. I don't feel like you want to turn anybody away. So I still want you to effectively advise. Does that make sense? Comment yes if that makes sense. Because one of the mistakes I made was, okay, I'm just going to be coaching coaches. And I'm like, not everybody's really ready for that. And some people don't want to be a coach. They just want to help when they feel like helping. And they don't want to help everybody, which is cool. It's okay. So I just want you to learn what I learned if you want to. But we are certifying. So what else? 3 things that I will tell people that are definitely in business and or seeking to be in business for anything is what I didn't know was to set yourself up right from the start for business funding. Whether it's a grant, a loan, you still need business funding in order to scale. Okay? And you definitely need your business credit. So first thing out the gate, before you even get a website, okay? Before you get a website, go on ahead and get you your domain, park your domain. But when you get your domain, and I'm not saying get a website, I'm saying get your domain. What's your business name? What's that title of the URL or your address, right? Your online address. Like mine's is Spiritual Guidance Academy, right? One of mine. I went through GoDaddy and got my domains. Get the email as well. Get your email package. It's only going to be $1 or $2 for that. But the reason you want to get your email is because you don't want to use Gmail. That's not legit. Banks, investors, they want to see info at whatever your business is as an email address. That's a business email address, okay? Hit the thumbs up button if you heard what I said. And please, somebody timestamp this, because I want people to come in knowing. I don't want you to spend as much time as it took me to get the information and as much money as I spent trying to figure it out. Oh my gosh. Thank the Lord for taxes, because I needed to claim all that money on taxes. And I look back at how much money I spent trying to figure it out. Ooh. I don't want you to have to do that. And I don't want you to take the time. Because some people are out here giving bits and pieces, and then you trying to figure it out. Or you get into their program, and it's like, what? Wait a minute. You didn't say I had to buy that. You know, or it still doesn't make sense. You know? Thank you. All right. So, So, you're going to do that. You're going to get your info at whatever your business is. And then you're going to get your LLC or your S Corp, whatever you want to get. And if you're just starting out, get your LLC. Okay? If you know you got employees or you're going to have a employee, you might want to look into getting an S Corp. But know the difference. And we're going to be sharing the difference in our membership, because I want you to know what I know. What I didn't know. Okay? And it makes a world of a difference. You want to go on to irs.gov for anyone in the United States, because I don't know what it is outside the United States. But you want to go on there and you want to get your EIN number. Okay? It's free. Go on there, get your EIN number, and register with your state. So I don't know how many I just gave you, 3 or 4 tips. But business owners out there, register with your state. Get your EIN number from your LLC, whether you're a sole proprietor or not. You're claiming it on your own personal taxes or you're doing business taxes, doesn't matter. Get your LLC. And like in Georgia, I think it was like a couple $100 to register. Then you're going to be paying quarterly taxes. But don't freak out, because everybody pays taxes. And I think you'll be surprised how much it really is that you'll have to pay. So when you do all of that, that's going to set you up to create business credit, business funding, so that you can scale your business, so that you can multiply that, repeat it. You can rinse, repeat for every business that you decide to establish. Okay? Another thing that I learned, and it's just for business owners or wannabe business owners, you do want a separate LLC for whatever other businesses you have. Okay? So you don't want to link that up under the one, because if someone does decide that I can't stand you, I'm going to take you for everything you got. No, you ain't. I don't think so. Don't let them do that. No, they're not. Because you're going to have your LLCs set up so that they can't touch everything you got. Because some of y'all got babies depending on you like I do. And so that's not even an option. Because if you are in business to help someone else, no, that's legacy. And so they don't get to have that. No. And your LLC is a separate entity. That is a business. It is a standalone. It is not you. So let's say anybody that tries to come for you, they trying to come for you because they think you got money, they think they can get something from you, or they just trying to take you down, which people are like that. You know, there's some people walking that just are out here to wreak havoc. They just are miserable. Y'all know who they are. So we're not going to let them have their way. No way. Not at all. So you have your separate entities, and you're going to set them up in a way that they don't look connected to you, because they are their own standalone business. They're their standalone company. Okay? And another thing, let me just throw this out there. Get warmed up to being the manager versus the business owner on paper, or the CEO on paper. Because we like that. I used to love seeing that CEO. But when it comes to funding, and when it comes to what investors are looking for, that's a whole nother story. And I had no idea. The legalities, get used to saying business manager, or give yourself another title. You're the executive. You're on the executive board. Who are you? Executive manager, executive director. There's a reason for that. Okay. Thank you. I'm so glad. Oh my gosh. Let me see. Those fireside chats we used to have, they were epic. Oh my gosh. See? That's everything. That is everything. I love those. I really did. And I mean, y'all were so free with the information. See, our spiritual superstars are very gifted. Y'all are very spiritually gifted. But you are very compassionate, giving, generous. Oh my gosh. And you put in an effort. You know, our classes don't be just breathe and let it out and that's it. You know, I can't do a class like that. I have to make sure that y'all got what you need, and I want to make sure that you are protected. You know, I saw somebody on TikTok say something about negative energy doesn't like you to be loud. No, negative energy, when you feel negative energy around you, that you're just supposed to stand still. Whatever. That is the farthest thing. That's the opposite. That's the farthest thing from the truth ever. So let me just say that since that came up to me in my mind's eye, to say, you better raise the roof. I mean, let your neighbors have to say something if you got neighbors. You know what I'm saying? When you know you're being attacked, you have to get loud and be active, and you have to show out on that energy. Okay? You don't know the extent of it. Nobody does. Okay? Nobody knows the extent of spirituality. Nobody. So if you ever hear anybody talk about they know the finality of it, or they know the outlying of it, or the outlayers, or the anything that is, they know this for sure. Like they're telling you, I know this, whatever. I don't care who they are, pastor, clergy, whatever, prophetess. I have a hard time saying that word. Prophetess, self-proclaimed prophet, guru, whatever, whoever. I don't care what they say. They're the priestess, whatever name that they have given themselves, spirit guide, whatever. Spiritual teacher, you get it. Shaman, whatever it is. If they say they know for sure everything there is to know about spirituality, they're lying. How could they? How could any human being know everything there is to know about spirituality when we still are part living in the third dimension and we're still part mortal? How could any human being know? Y'all be careful. Trust your intuition, because you're closer to spirit than anybody else. Okay? When it comes to your life, when it comes to your babies, and babies that are still looking to be born, men and ladies, y'all want kids, you don't got kids, you still got kids in you. So hold up. Protect their energy. Okay? By telling people, don't give somebody total access to your thoughts, your energy, all of that. Don't believe everything. Give it some thought and question it. Absolutely question it. Thank you. I'm so happy to hear that. I want y'all to always feel like you could just be you. That's so important, because our human is under so much pressure during the day and at night. And it's like stuff happens to us and we don't know who we can trust. Who can we talk to? And then we got stuff playing over and over and over and over in our minds, and we don't know how to quiet that. Spiritual guidance is the trick. It is the key to that. You know? And I'm the crazy cat lady. I've got 6 cats. 6 cats. You know, somebody told me, what are you doing with 6 cats? You don't need 6 cats. What do you know I know? What I need? It's none of your business, first of all. Then the Virgo comes out of me, and you know, we got that nice, nasty thing going on. And, you know, we'll battle you verbally, and then we can't let it go. So, that's a problem. That's a problem. That's such a problem. But then don't make it your problem, because it's none of your business, right? Like, mind your business. Yeah, so I have 6 cats. 6 cats. We adopted 2. First of all, let me share what happened, because you guys have seen this. For those of you who haven't, cats are awesome. I love them. They're very in tuned. I catch them just staring up and looking around and then pawing up in the air. I catch them doing that all the time. They're awesome. They're so spiritual as far as I'm concerned. A stray made us his family, and then we went to the shelter and got one that looked just like him. They hated each other, right? Couldn't stand each other. She wouldn't let him come near her for like 7 months. And then my daughter wanted a little baby, scrawny little baby. What's that? The orange ones? What are those called? Little orange. Um, and it's a she, so that's a rare, because I guess most orange ones are males. So got her. And then the stray, Tabby, yes ma'am, thank you. Then the stray brought a mama that was pregnant with 5 babies, and then the stray left. And we adopted out 2 of the babies, kept 3 because COVID, everything was shut down, and they were like, we can't take nobody. You're gonna have to keep them babies. And I'm like, what? Like, what? So we became a cat family pretty fast, and we love them, and that's just the way it is. So yes, so I am gonna wrap this up, but be tuned in. Ask Mama Necole whatever's on your heart and soul, and if I don't know the answers, I will help you. Most certainly I will help you get your resources, because I want you to be empowered, encouraged, just filled with hope. Because some of y'all have elders depending on you. You have siblings that depend on you, no matter how old or how young. Not just children, but some of you have children. And some of you just, you are the one that people go to. You've got students depending on you. You got neighbors depending on you. They know that you're just the one that they can trust. That's a lot. On your shoulders, that's a lot. So I'm here to just help you help them, not just to help yourself. Because I know that some of y'all are filled with so much love that you can't even sleep at night, because your mind is focused on what's going on with that person. How can you help them? What happened to that baby? What's really going on in their home? What's happening that you don't know? You reading between the lines. You praying all the time for other people. So I'm here to help you, and we're going to do this thing called life together. All right? Can we do that? Can we do that? Because I want y'all. I want y'all inside. Because there's only so much we could say on the outside. And I don't want y'all sharing all your personal business on the outside. I just feel like Spiritual Guidance Academy has this fortress, and we're very serious about that. Like, I just got chills all down the left side of my human. And you know what that means, spiritual superstars? That means I hit a chord from what we were doing before. And we were making connections, and we were trusting each other, and a lot of tears. I mean, like, I learned the hard way. There's so many people out here. There's people watching now that that just like to start trouble. Still shutting stuff down that is just ridiculous. Like, who cares? Like, let it go. So that's why we have got to definitely keep it inside. And we're going to do that. So, and we're going to do checks and balances this time too. Because some little rats got in every now and then into our private Zooms, We ain't gonna let them come back in. We ain't gonna let the rats come back in, okay? Just straight like that. I mean, I know some of y'all be like, did she just say that? Because my human is, you know what? I just swiped I swiped over to Instagram. That's what, you can't let somebody my age have technology. I still be trying to figure it out. Asking my kids to do everything. But I know some of y'all be like, did she just say that? Because I guess one thing about me is that I'm just who I am. That's it. I'm not trying to be perfect. I'm not trying to be holier than thou. I'm just going to be me, Necole. And y'all know what? My name legally is Necole Raby. I had my name changed. And I encourage anybody to do that. If you don't feel your given name, don't adapt to it. Don't adapt to it. If it's not something you feel in your heart and soul, then it's not your name. It's someone else's that was given to you. You know? It's as much as you are given a name that is cardboard, you know? If you don't feel like your name is cardboard, then it's not your name. It's not your name. It's not your name. And people are going to be more comfortable with who you used to be. Name change or not, self-development or not, they're going to be more comfortable with who you used to be. But you have grown, and you should really be proud of yourself for that. And just like Miss Woods said, this is not a revolving door of your life either. So you're going to have to let some folks go. Because the truth is, some people aren't evolving. And so I'll end it with this. Saturn return. Because we're in Mercury retrograde now, which I told you is a really good energy to be in, because you really want to give that self-reflection, and you want to do some careful just planning things out. Because when Mercury goes direct, it's going to be hit the ground running. And guess what? Mercury goes direct about the same time of our new moon in Virgo. Virgo energy. So let me tell y'all, I'm excited about this. I'm so excited because Virgo is the workhorse energy, right? Are there any more Virgos in the house? Who is in this house as a Virgo? Who's got Virgo energy? Because we need to be excited. We need to get everybody else excited about this. So, that energy is going to be nice. And we've already been blessed with Aquarius, full moon energy, hopes, wishes, and dreams, connections, right? Were we feeling too much about the group, concerned about the wrong people, to what? Leo, self-centered energy, bringing it on back, right? With the new moon, solar eclipse, I think it was. It's like we've been doing this dance of like self-development, and it's so beautiful. And so now it's time, okay, let me just pause. Take it all in, reflect, ask for your spiritual guidance, bring it on back, reflect, keep it in. Don't share. It's going to be time to share, let me tell you. And when you do share, around September, maybe September 14th, I'm not sure when it is. A couple weeks into September. It's going to be like, let me tell you something. It's going to be awesome. So, Saturn return is the time that the universe is on your A double seahorses. I don't know why the S's look like seahorses to me just now, but they did. All over you. But it's because it's tough love. That's all it is. And it's going to be like test after test after test in every area of your life. And it happens between 27 to 31 years old. So if you missed it, don't worry about it. But you're going to go back to that time and you're going to do some research. And nobody needs to know what you're researching. Nobody. So let's say before that time, what are pivotal times? When you reach double digits, so 10, 12, 16, 18, 21 because the world is on you, 25. And so you look at those pivots that the life you're living takes turns and it splits. And the universe is like, are you going to go to the left? You're going to go to the right. Well, Saturn return says, okay, listen. You have the opportunity to live your life right. But it's not necessarily going in the right direction. It is living your life to be happy. That's right. Helping people. That's right. Standing up for yourself. That's right. Taking the high road when you really don't want to. That's right. But it causes you to sometimes cry because you just be so frustrated and you just want to punch somebody in the mouth, but you can't. And you just got to look the other way because you've got too much to lose, because you got goals, you got dreams, you got aspirations. And so you have to take that road that is going to be a little bit more difficult because now your pride is in the way. You know, but you got stuff to lose. You're working on something more than that moment. It also means you can't just be with the one that is easily accessible. And you can't be easily accessible. And you can't be sleeping around. And you can't be one of these spiritual seekers who is out here saying, I could just sleep with anybody because I just feel so spiritually connected. No, that is not it. And don't put that off on spirituality. Those are your hormones. Biology has proven that. Science has proven that. So during certain times in your life, and ladies, during certain times of the month, you just get straight up horny. That's the way it is. But that's the part of you that helps you have a baby. It's all aligned. But don't get it twisted and say that, okay, well, now that I'm experiencing this spiritual awakening, I just feel so spiritually connected with everybody. I could just have free sex. AIDS is still out here. Chlamydia, gonorrhea, herpes, what else? All that stuff is still out here. And stuff we don't even know about yet, but we'll find out next year, right? Because that's how it happens. You don't want that. Plus, really on top of everything, that's all their energy, other people's energy that they've been with. That's just facts. So Saturn return is a time for you to go hard in reaching your goal, whatever that goal is. So during my first, for example, I knew I was spiritually gifted, and that's when it started hitting me like boom, 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 boom. Like every day, every night, there was something. Like every hour, something was going on. It was just like, oh my gosh, like please, what is going on? To the point of I don't even want to be around nobody because I'm just hearing everything they got to say, and they're not saying it with their mouth. And I'm seeing the real them, and I wanted friends. I really want to like this person. But now I can see all their ugliness, and I can't deny it. I just can't ignore it like that. Okay? And like your love life, you're going to know who Spirit wants you to be with, who Spirit doesn't want you to be with. So, and your career too. So just go back to those times. When I coach my clients on their Saturn return, there has never been a time where people say, no, that doesn't feel like that fits. There's always been, oh my gosh, like, yeah. So go back to that time and you'll see where you went left and you should have went right. So like I was talking to one of my clients today. She's in her second Saturn return and she's learning how to stand up for herself. I didn't even have to ask her what was going on. I just told her after she shared a little bit with me, I just told her. Spirit is asking you to stand up for yourself and speak your truth now more than anything. I said, just go. I said, you don't believe me? Go back 30 years. I guarantee you, you were not standing up for yourself. She was like, I wasn't. And I was so afraid too. So now it's time to do that. Whatever it was, it's your life do-over. So I hope that this has helped you. I really do. What time is it? Time for me to go. Time for y'all to go. Live your life. Enjoy your evening. So, September, we all going to be up in the house at Spiritual Guidance Academy. And just comment. Comment down below. What do we need to focus on in our membership? What is your big concern? What are your goals in spirituality? And that's what we will focus on. I love y'all, spiritual superstars. I will see you very soon. Don't forget, you can find me at Ask Mama Necole. Love you.